Welcome to
Raw feed.
Alright.
But bro,
Yeah.
remember Santa? Who the fuck gave him permission
Hey.
to come inside my chimney, bro?
Bro, I'm not sure, but bro, I just know that my parents thought that they were slick. My whole family thought they were slick, bro. They would bring a new member to the family and some motherfucker would be there in red, bro. I'd be like, bro.
And red with a white ass, long ass
Bro,
beard, you know what I
in,
mean?
in my family, at least, Santa was never fat, bro.
What?
Oh god, that's how I found out. That's how I found
Santa
out.
was not fat,
Not in my family because nobody's like that big in my family. You know
but
what
they
I'm saying?
cannot put a pillow or anything
Yeah, bro.
in the
like,
shirt.
It was bad. We had skinny Santa. You know what I'm saying? For like we had rations like
Light skin Santa, bro. Light skin
It was
Santa.
mad,
In
bro.
Brazil, they have that, right?
Yeah, but it's also
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Brazil Christmas time is hot. So any motherfucker who be wearing that shit, they're only doing it for 30 minutes
Yeah,
and then
right?
they're bouncing. You know? So
But did they bring gifts at least, or did you
Yeah,
just munch
I mean-
cookies and be gone?
it was a little bit weird. Like I don't know. I found out like quite young. I'm not sure exactly how. I think.
Found out what, that it was fake?
Yeah, you know, like I just remember one day just like trying to catch him. You know, me and my cousins like they would show up at midnight and then like cuz like Portuguese Christmas is a little different, right? So we don't do the whole go to bed, wake up the next morning thing. No,
Really?
no. We wait till midnight and then midnight we open presents.
What?
And then the
Nah.
next day we have like, you know.
You don't have like Santa coming and then you're trying to stay up at night
No.
just to hear him trampling, because in here there's like he comes on a horse and he goes on top of your like house and you could like hear the
So you telling me there's people that are going on top of the house just to like fool the kids?
no, they're not full, but we as kids we thought we heard something that night.
Okay.
And then you think, oh, Santa's there, you know, Santa's
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that, you know, but it's not.
I see.
He's not there, bro.
Nah.
But
nah,
he
nah.
sneaks down the chimney to come and lay your presents under the tree. You know
You
what
ever,
I
you
mean?
ever saw that shit happen?
Not really.
No? Was it like a motherfucker like stepping into the chimney and just
Nah.
you like coming out?
Nah, bro. But that's something you got to believe as a kid, you know.
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
don't believe in anything as a kid, it's not really fun.
No, it's where the joy of the childhood like era is. like,
Exactly.
you know.
I think that's what this podcast is also gonna like start being about a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
like childhood memories. What do you
Shit.
still remember?
Fuck
you
it.
know?
Why don't we talk about all the lies that we were just told as kids and like things that maybe we still believe? You know.
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
would be like a nice little topic.
All right, fuck it. Let's
Yeah,
do it. Let's
fuck
do it. Man, you know, November just arrived, bro.
What about it?
Just arrived.
about
bro.
it?
I don't know. Like, a few people have been hitting my line, you know, just asking me like, "Yo, you doing the No November?" I'm like, bro, I didn't even know it was November. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little mad.
You've been
bro.
nothing inside of November, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, we don't. It's like TMI. We don't be like, you know, putting public information that we don't want, like, you know, too many people knowing about.
Yeah.
But all I know is that it's a crazy month. You know what I'm saying? So here we are.
Testosterone is high. Hormones are high.
Yeah, man.
People are horny.
You know, every now and then you're gonna get a couple motherfuckers like us who are just, you know, don't know what to do, that they just start their own fucking podcast. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, bro. That's what
So,
this shit is about. We were just
yeah.
bored as fuck. No, November, you know. It's getting hot season, you know, fireplace, like hot chocolates and stuff. Everyone feeling horny, bricked up, you know what I mean? Like everyone on the couch snuggling.
Yeah.
And just two lonely motherfuckers decide let's
Yeah,
do
you know,
something with our lives. You know
we
what I
couldn't
mean?
snuggle, and you know, but so
We can,
here
we
we
can.
are. We're not gonna snuggle, so nah. But yeah, welcome to Raw Feed. My name is unimportant because this motherfucker right here is Branko, future
yeah.
engineer, mechanic. He does it all right over here. Give a little big round of applause, yeah?
Engineer, bro?
Yeah. Mental.
mental
you know what I'm saying?
engineer.
Mentally, you're an engineer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
This, my dear people, is Raf or Rafa or Raphael. You can call him whatever you like, but he goes as Raf.
Call me anytime. You know
Call me
what I'm
anytime.
saying?
Call me anytime, bro. His number is 045.
Hey.
Nah, bro, nah.
Bad.
No, but this is Raf. He's like a big ass student in Eindhoven. Everyone knows him there. He's a rapper and stuff. He does crazy shit.
On
Like
the side, yeah.
on the side, he's a good dude. I've known him for like 4 or 5 years, I think.
Yeah, we go back now. We go back.
We go back.
Yeah.
Fun dude, always having fun. So yeah,
For sure.
that's
yeah.
a small bit of Raf, but maybe in a future podcast we go into more details of
Yeah.
each other's personal life,
Absolutely.
which is gonna be
Yeah.
so much fun. We're gonna have your dad over, your mom over, bro.
Yeah, those tickets about to be expensive, bro.
Expensive,
Fuck
bro.
that.
It's gonna be some live shows.
But welcome, guys. Today we're gonna just let you know a few things that we want to chat about. If there's anything that you guys want to know in the future, let us know. Drop a little comment and dive into. No?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
What were you saying before? Like lies in the childhood memory, myths? kind of
Yeah, yeah, man. Like I've been reminiscing lately, just like in the past. You know what I'm saying? Like lately, like with my music and shit, I've been thinking about like what did I believe when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now I'm just like reminiscing to the shit that I be doing today, and I'm like, damn, like a couple things don't add up no more. You know?
Like what?
I mean, for a good example. You know, we were driving on the way here. This is actually a good like thing to bring up.
Yeah.
The lights, man, in the car while you're driving.
Yeah.
That's kind
I
of
remember
mad,
that, bro.
Yeah.
I remember that so hard.
You
When
also believe
when
in that shit?
Yeah. When you get into the car, you know, and you're driving on a road trip or anything, you're
Yeah.
searching for something. It's late at night. Everything is fucking dark. You just woke up from the best nap of your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you wake up and you're looking for like a snack or anything. You know, your mom hid like a bunch of snacks.
Yeah.
Bro, if you turn that motherfucking light on for 1 second, your dad will look back at you with the face of a demon, bro, and just
Yeah.
say, "Put the fucking light out." You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Man.
And you're like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then he just like, "If you put that light on, the police will stop us. You know, it's illegal to do that shit." And I'm like, "What? What?" And I believed that shit until I was able to drive myself, bro. I swear I believe that shit. Even to this day, I still kind of believe it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
swear down.
You
Yeah.
get into the car, you don't want to put the light on when you, like, your phone falls out of your pocket, you know, in between the
Yeah.
seats, and you're like, damn, where the fuck is my phone? And you don't want to put the light on because
Yeah.
you think, bro, I'm gonna get caught up here, bro.
Yeah, no, I swear down. My parents did the same thing. Made it think like it was illegal. You know?
Yeah. Why?
I don't know, man. Like it worked though. You know? Like
Exactly, bro.
every-
Like, who's
every-
gonna stop you?
Nobody, bro. Nobody but my parents. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
no, that was definitely a memory that just kind of brings up the PTSD in me with my family in the car, man.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
about it is just like it's a millisecond.
Yeah,
you know, a
yeah,
millisecond of that whole on, and it's like. I don't know. I swear my dad would do this shit on purpose as well. He'd swerve the car and shit. You know, like he like is messing with his
like I cannot
vision.
see anything, bro. With the windows, everything is foggy, bro. Like nothing was foggy.
No.
But he nothing was. But he was like, "What the fuck? I can't see shit. Turn off that light. Turn off that light." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, mental. Did your parents also tell you about the seatbelts? Like
What about it?
So what my mom would do, I grew up with my mom and she would just like, you know, drive me like to school and whatnot. And my mama would like make sure that I had the seatbelt on before the car took off. And I don't know if she was just very good at acting or just a good liar, you know?
Yeah.
But she would just pretend that the car wouldn't work until I put on my seatbelt. You know?
So she would just be there like,
Bro, I swear down, she'd be rotating
seatbelt.
she'd be rotating the key, you know, bro, like 1998 car, bro. Like,
Nah, bro.
Oh god, and she'd be like, see, it doesn't work. And I'd be like in the back of the car, you know, I'd be like, damn, like, and she'd be like, oh, okay. You know, I'd be like, damn.
you
like,
ever tried to like jinx it?
as in what,
You know
like
what I
pretend?
mean?
or-
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like pretend to be fast and then she's turning the key and then the car and he'll, I got you.
Yeah.
You ever tried it?
You see, I wasn't that smart as a kid, you know? I thought that my parents had the best intentions, which they did, you know?
Kinda.
Yeah, I mean, like, I now, like, always have to wear a seatbelt, though. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. It
Not
feels
even-
awkward.
It feels weird, you know?
Yeah,
so, like,
even if you're on the back seat, you know, sometimes people don't wear seatbelts
Yeah.
there, but it feels weird for some reason, you know,
Yeah.
to don't have a seatbelt on in
Yeah.
the car.
Yeah.
Like,
And so,
I get it when you're in a van or in a bus kind
Yeah.
of thing,
yeah.
but not in a normal car, you know, you
Yeah.
put your seatbelt on.
Yeah, not gonna lie, since I've started taking buses here in the Netherlands, I also find it weird. I mean, like, even, like, just general buses, but, like, I do find it a little weird how there's no seatbelts in that bitch, but, like,
Yeah,
You
because
know?
how the fuck you're
It's a
driving on the,
vehicle.
sometimes you're driving on the highway at like 90 kilometers an hour, bro.
yeah.
Like if the thing crashes, where are you going? There's sometimes a glass plate in front of you, some other people sitting in front of you.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna headbutt them?
I don't know, bro. I'm going straight for it. I'm like going, like putting myself in like a little pin, you know, and I'm going straight through that glass. I'm going straight for my stop, bro. I ain't stopping, you know.
And cashing that insurance check.
Yeah, straight for it.
Definitely,
straight for
bro.
it.
Or death.
You know, we all gonna die at some point. Might as well make it a history, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna be fucked up, bro.
Too much.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff, you know, that you can remember as a kid. Like, I don't know who the fuck told me this. Was it in like science class or nature class? But I think it's mostly because of movies. But when you're a kid, did you think when you were growing up that there would be quicksand?
Quicksand.
Quicksand.
Oh shit.
So because when you see a movie, you see quicksand everywhere. You know, like people like drowning in that shit, or like on SpongeBob or anything. You see like an episode with some quicksand. You think, damn. I'm gonna need to prepare for this. How am I gonna crawl out of this? So you watch some videos on YouTube about how to crawl out of quicksand, as if it would be a regular thing.
Yeah.
I never experienced quicksand. Did you?
Honestly, never seen it in my life. I think till a certain point, I thought wet sand would be quicksand, but I discovered very quickly that wasn't the case.
No,
you know?
because sometimes it's very solid.
Yeah, you know, but I was like, okay, practicing on the beach and stuff, you know, like I swear it was one of like top 3 biggest fears I had. Like
quicksand, right?
Yeah, I was like, if I'm going down, what do I do? You know?
Yeah. And did you ever wonder what's underneath the quicksand? Like I really thought, like in some movies, they show you falling through quicksand, entering like a tunnel or a cave system.
Oh shit! Okay.
You know what I mean?
Indiana Jones bullshit. Yeah.
Exactly. Apparently, it's not. If
If
you go in there, you die. You just suffocate, bro.
Damn,
you suffocate.
Okay.
But I really thought, because one time I had this experience. I was wearing like slippers, you know. I was like out, I think camping or something like that in the woods. And there was this place right in front of a lake which had like muddy things. And I was like, oh yeah, I want to enter the water because I wanted to go for like a kind of swim thing. You know what I mean? So I take a step with my slipper and I take another step with another one. And I just got like, I cannot fucking move, bro. And like the more I moved, the harder the slipper got stuck. Eventually, I lost my slipper.
Damn.
So it just stayed, it's still there somewhere.
But no quicksand.
No.
Okay.
But I think it was like kind of quicksand because you were really like stuck in there. You couldn't really like, you know, wet sand, you can still like move around in it. But it was really like stuck. And it felt like I was going deeper and deeper. Bro, I was scared, bro.
Yeah, bro.
And everything I learned from the YouTube videos was gone. It was just straight gone.
Yeah, just like blanked and
just blank, bro. Because I know you're supposed to like go in your stomach and I try to crawl out of it and stay calm. I was not calm at all, bro.
Yeah,
I was screaming, someone, pull me out this bitch. I swear, I was like, what the fuck?
From what I saw, just like you mentioned, like I think the best way is to like lay down and then just try and like move horizontally instead of vertically.
Bro's gonna do that butterfly.
Bro, I'm out there doing like a snow angel, you know, like see if that shit works, bro. I don't know, but I'm just trying to survive, you know.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
That is funny though.
Yeah.
Quicksand, bro. I swear, like it gets mentioned around, but I don't remember the last time I've seen it. Like,
no, right?
I don't even
Especially
think I've ever seen it.
But you grew up in Portugal, so like the climate is very dry, so you will not really encounter that much. I think so. I don't think it's showing up in dry climates.
I don't know. Like how I know quicksand.
If you guys know?
Yeah. How I know quicksand is through Minecraft, bro. Like I just remember one day.
Was there quicksand in Minecraft?
When I was young, like Minecraft got hit with an update where like they were modding like loads of stuff around, and then one of like the shit was just like the swamp biome or something, you know, it just had quicksand. And I was like,
I didn't know.
No? I could be completely wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying?
In Minecraft, where the fuck do you go then?
I don't know.
Beneath the block?
I don't know. I think it's like gravel. You know, you kind of just asphyxiate, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing.
Okay.
But I don't know. This is like, bro, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
we need to try Minecraft again, bro.
Yeah. To be fair, like
shit. Now it's winter time.
Oh yeah, it's the start that 1 week to 1 month kind of server. Every year.
Everything you search out, you build castles, bro.
Yeah.
And then that one friend in the corner is just having like the smallest house. And you build like a full castle.
Yeah.
He's like, look at this. The fuck?
The worst thing is like when that one friend starts TNTing everywhere, bro. You know, and then bro, my survival.
Or experimenting with redstone, for example.
Yeah. I never did actually.
Crazy.
But, yeah.
Like people setting up traps for you and stuff.
Yeah, bro, like get a life, you know, like
get a life. Yeah, now you know, Minecraft people, you don't have a life. You know, like,
I don't
it's
mean
just
it like
over
that.
for you guys.
I don't
you
mean
know?
it like that, man.
Is there like anything else you believed in as a kid, or was it more like, or something like someone told you and you were like, sounds believable, you know? Like I
Yeah.
did something like that with my sisters.
Yeah.
So in Belgium, where we are right now, by the way, guys, there's like in Ostende, there's like a crown, and it's like a statue kind of thing, you know.
Okay.
So I told my sister, if you come here at the right time of the year, the crown will open up, and there
Okay.
will be a mermaid coming out of the crown.
You told your sister.
I told my sister.
Okay.
She was like, "No, I've never seen that."
Yeah.
I was like, in my head, I was like, "Of course you haven't. That's some bullshit.
Nobody's
You know what I
ever
mean?
seen it.
Nobody's ever seen it." And like until like I think 3 years ago or something like that, I mentioned, "Oh, do you remember the crown?" And she, "Yeah, the one that." I was like, "That was not real." She was like,
Bro.
"No," and she still believed to that day.
Crazy.
There was a fucking mermaid coming. I don't know how. I don't know how she thought of that. Maybe some guy in like a suit or anything.
Yeah.
But she still believed, bro.
Yeah.
Which
Bro,
I think is kind of crazy.
you planted like a Mandela effect in your sister's head from like way back, you know?
Bro,
Props,
that's
you
what
know?
it's all about. You know?
Yeah.
That's what parents do to us
That's
as well. You know,
master
that's-
manipulation I have,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I gotta give it to you, you know?
yeah, because the Mandela effect is
It's a good one.
everywhere, though. To be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
there's so much happening with the Mandela effect. Like,
Yeah.
I've seen so many pictures of like a logo of Fruit of the Loom
Oh.
that had a cornucopia
Oh yeah, I think
In
I've
the
heard
back?
about this one, yeah. Yeah.
and stuff, but there was never a cornucopia.
Yeah. From what I've seen, and like obviously this is like way deeper of a topic by itself than Mandela
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
We can get into it in a different episode or a
because
different
we
day.
have like loads
Yeah.
to talk about. with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the Mandela effect is an interesting piece of conversation because a lot of different things, you know, and from a couple of things that I've researched, like very in depth, I've seen that it's mainly to do with testing if humans even pay attention, you know, and if
Really?
you can rewrite history just from like changing specific things in like now, you know, so like it had that little basket or something.
So the
right?
Holocaust.
Next topic, bro. Next topic, bro.
Okay.
I probably still believe to this day, right? And I think that I don't know. I think it was mainly because I was always eating this in Brazil or something. But watermelon, right?
Yeah.
Watermelon seeds.
Yeah.
That you know, you get a big watermelon in Brazil, juicy, you know, hot, you know, you just want to eat it. But there's so many like little like black seeds, white seeds, you know.
Yeah, every type of seed is in
exactly.
there, bro, yeah.
And I remember my mama
My
told
seed.
me the what?
My seed.
Okay, Kaylee. I just remember like my mama telling me that like, okay, if you swallow a watermelon seed, that watermelon's gonna grow in your tummy, you know?
So you will just have like,
Bro, I thought I was getting pregnant by the age of 5. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I
you
just
must have been impregnated.
bro, a set of like 2 like twins, you know, watermelon, honey melon, like who knows, you know? But no, I just avoided from till today, you know. I still avoid
Really?
I don't eat the seeds.
But was it only with watermelon, or was it because I kind of vaguely remember like that being with like an apple.
Yeah.
You know, you have the inside of the apple. We call
Yeah.
it in Glokhuis, you
Okay,
know.
okay.
And inside there's also the seeds.
Yeah.
And I know you're not supposed to eat it because it's also very hard to eat or to swallow or to chew and anything.
Uh-huh.
But I knew that some people said if you eat those seeds, the tree will grow out of your stomach. Not even the tree.
Damn.
Like, what are we? Like Alien versus Predator, that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
I am Groot.
your stomach open and Groot comes out.
Damn, hold
That would
on.
be crazy,
That would
right?
be pretty cool. That would be
Yeah,
pretty
yeah. So something like that. Yeah,
cool.
but
Disney, write this shit down.
yeah,
okay?
yeah. For the next movie, like
Yeah,
let
Marvel,
like,
DC, we need like something out of this.
let some like crazy like I don't know Chinese person like eat Groot, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Because they eat a lot of shit, like bats, like you know. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, let's just.
Yeah,
Don't be. Yeah.
But talking about eating, right?
Oh, I thought you were saying talking about Asians.
No. We're staying away. We're staying away from that topic for today.
All right,
You know?
For today.
But no, like it wasn't only with watermelon. It was also with grapes for me.
Grapes,
So
but
there's seedless grapes.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Which I fucking love. Like
Yeah,
I love.
they're
That's You can
Go
like
on.
swallow it whole, you know, if you wanted.
Like.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Like I always would, and I kind of still do when it comes to like the real grapes, you know, because they have seeds inside. I like hit them like with
Raw.
no. I just eat like half of it. I bite half of it, and then like I open it in half. I pick them out with like either my mouth or like my fingers, and then I eat like the whole grape. You know what I'm saying?
When you bite into it, you already eat the half that it still
Yeah,
has.
but I do it like slowly, you know, so I can feel where the seeds are because I hate.
Or you're like a little mouse, like.
Nah, bro, but like you know when you just bite into the grape, like I don't know, with like your back teeth, and it just feels dry because you just hit the seed. It like just tastes like dry, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay.
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking.
Yeah,
about it, I
yeah.
kinda get
You hit
yeah.
it, and then it hits that spot where it just I don't know, it takes away the sweets.
Yeah,
of, like, the
or you
fruit.
have like the and then you're like, there's not supposed to be anything crunchy inside.
Exactly. Something.
But next time we get some grapes and he's gonna show us how he eats them.
Okay, that'd be funny. Get me a whole watermelon, bro. I'll show you how.
Yeah. Show me how you get rid of those seeds, bro.
Yeah. No, the fun part as well with eating watermelon after is just like the, you know, like.
Can you shoot them?
I
For real, like in the movies?
Probably not as accurate, but
Like with the
they go
was it
forward.
Roadrunner and Looney Tunes and all.
yeah. No, I mean, I could probably like try, you know. So
Yeah.
this is maybe something as well for like us to do a different day. But,
Yeah. Try like the challenge. Who can spit the most watermelon seeds or the furthest?
or the furthest. Yeah, that
Yeah,
could be
yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, we can do something like that. I
Yeah,
think,
that'd be
You
interesting.
need to write down
Interactive
these
stuff.
ideas, by the way.
Yeah, I mean it's
for-
recording, right? So like,
Yeah.
yeah. So all of this like belly talk, right, of like things that stay in your belly and don't like ever go out. It's just funny because after a while, you know, you grow up and you realize that it's really not like that. You know, like we're obviously like a system that keeps on like creating waste and whatnot. You know, for all you little kids who didn't know that, now you do. But I remember as well with chewing gum. Yeah, that was also. Maybe it was because I also had a bad experience with chewing gum.
Yeah.
But
But I think I remember the chewing gum bit.
yeah?
Like that when you swallow your chewing gum, even by accident, because sometimes that happens,
course.
it stays in your stomach just
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Or who knows how long? It just doesn't like go away.
Right?
Like who the hell thought of that?
Yeah.
What kind of murderous intent do you need to have to tell a little kid like if you swallow the fucking gum, yeah?
Let me show you, let me tell you why you want to lie to your kid about this, right? So when I was, I don't know, 2, 3, around the age of 3, I think, I was, it's a story my parents still tell me to this day as well. I was like in bed and I think like my uncle or something gave me like a piece of chewing gum and I was just chewing it or whatnot and I didn't know like till when I'm supposed to have the chewing gum in my mouth for, you know? So I was just whatever. And then I went to bed still with the chewing gum and I'm trying to fall asleep and then I fucking swallow that whole. Like
In your sleep?
I'm like about to fall asleep and I'm just kind of tossing and turning and then I'm just like, and then I'm like, I stop panicking.
Fuck.
You know,
Fuck.
because like low key I kind of started choking a little bit. So
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, get this, like I know I'm not supposed to swallow it. So like help me out, you know. And then my mama did a whole thing and then she started lying to me, was like, okay, don't ever do that again because it stays in your stomach forever and you only have limited amount of space in your stomach, you know.
What?
And I was like, bro, you telling me that like
If I swallow 20 pieces of gum? Bro, that's
I'm
easy.
just never hungry? Like what the fuck?
New ID for obese people, yeah? Just eat a lot of
Swallow
gum.
chewing gum.
Swallow chewing gum. You don't need a stomach reduction. Just swallow chewing gum. It just stays there.
Yeah.
It's not a myth
It's been proven. It's been proven. Yeah.
by us,
By somebody. Yeah.
unknown sources.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Or, bro, diabolical shit. I just remembered something.
What?
Step on a crack,
Oh.
break your mom's back.
Yeah.
Bro, who the fuck told
Yeah.
us that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck was like, if you step on a crack, your mama is gonna. Ah!
Yeah. No.
Who the fuck?
I remember this saying a lot as a kid, to be fair, but yeah, it just wasn't something that I believed in. You know,
No.
me and my especially my mom, like she raised me. Like I'd obviously avoid the cracks because I'm not taking the chances. You know what I'm saying? But I'd be like, come on, like I stepped on it 3 times. I went home. My mom is still fine. You know who be saying this kind of shit? Yeah. I remember it was like everywhere I walked, it was like
Rough,
you know on the
rough.
lines and shit. Like I was never like stepping on like the specific outlines. But
Do you still have it until this day when you have like your little OCD period or something like that, and then you're walking on like I don't know tiles and then the city center, and you're like oh, and you're matching your pace to not hit the crack, which
Yeah.
has nothing to do with break your mom's back, but it just happens to you even when you're an adult.
Yeah.
Or like when you're walking on like a the crossroad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you just skip one line.
Only
All
the
time.
white or only the black or something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
No, I definitely do, but I think it's like you said, like my OCD brain, like acting out and like I don't know, it just feels satisfying, you know, to just walk in a specific pattern. Sometimes it's like you have to kind of correct your step to get into that little thing.
Yeah,
but you're
exactly.
still like on it, you know?
And then it's kind of an ick if someone sees you doing that, like the
Yeah.
little.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're like-
I doubt that it's attractive, you know,
Yeah.
but it's looking from an outside perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So guys, this is your new host. I will be leaving. He just took over my spot.
So, what do you think about the political and economical crisis of the Netherlands?
That's what he's thinking.
All right, thank you, Khan. Like, you can leave now. Stepping on a crack, break your mama's back, bro. I think that's like so much more American than it is.
I
like,
think so, yeah.
anything
But it
else.
flew over to here, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We definitely had the fair little bit of that in here
For
as
sure,
well. Yeah,
for sure. But speaking of crack, right?
Hold on.
let me get
You tried
straight
it?
to the point. No. Let me get straight to the point. So when I was younger, I used to crack my knuckles a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
a lot. Like my sister used to just like bah, you know, neck, like boom, like shoulder and stuff. And then I started doing it because I just kept on seeing her do it. And like I just remember like at school, my teachers were the ones who told me this. And honestly, in university just now, like I've been told this the same thing. But I was told that, you know, if you keep on cracking your knuckles, you develop arthritis.
But is it really like scientifically proven then?
You see, I think it's a myth.
Yeah.
Because from what I've read, and like because I was generally worried, I don't want arthritis, you know. Who wants arthritis,
that?
right? Yeah. But from what I saw, it's just we just have like little air bubbles inside
Yeah.
our joints, and every time we're just cracking it, we're just kind of releasing it, and then it just fills back up like at some certain point, you know.
All right.
I honestly think I need to do a little bit.
I think we need to
Deeper
do a
research
little bit
about-
more research about
Yeah.
it because arthritis is not a fun thing to have, I think.
No,
but
absolutely.
yeah, I do that often. I do it with my toes, and I can keep doing it with my toes, which is fucking weird. I know.
Like the same.
I can
like,
keep
part.
cracking them. Like,
Yeah?
keep cracking them.
You get a little
It's-
demonstration. Okay, no,
Kind of like that.
confirm. No,
Kind of like
confirm.
that. And now, if you wait like 2 seconds, see, there's still like
yeah,
little
yeah.
crack. They keep coming. I don't know
Uh-huh.
why, but they keep coming, bro. They
No,
keep
there's
coming.
definitely something wrong with your feet.
So,
I get that checked
That's
out.
why we put on some socks as well,
yeah.
because no
you
free
guys are
feet.
freaks.
If you want to see our feet, we have an own
link in bio. Link in bio
to see our feet at rawfeet.com.
Yeah, rawfeet.com. Exactly.
Don't take it to don't go to rawfeet.com, please.
No.
Don't we don't know what you want.
We're not sponsored. We don't sponsor
and
them.
and you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
We know.
We're not. Disclaimer. No disclaimer. We're not vouching for any of that. Those actions.
No, exactly. So, what were your childhood lives, Khan?
Speak to the mic, please.
Meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
They said I couldn't piss anywhere but the litter box.
Meow meow meow.
Here I am thinking, bro, swear down. One of like it's a lie. I still think it's like somewhat true. You know, because all of these lies have like the little line of like, okay, it's for the best intent. I don't want my kid to get like hurt or this. You know. When I was younger, I was told that if I sneezed with my eyes open, then my eyes will pop out of my head. Yeah.
I've heard that one once as well, bro. Did you try it ever?
But I was scared to try for like a big while. But I did, like, I had a few moments where I was like, okay, a sneeze is coming. And I would just, like, hold my eyes, you know, and I would just, like, and then my eyes would close, you know? I think it's physically impossible.
Yeah, I believe I saw something or read something about that it's, like, physically impossible for you to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's mental, though, because, you know, you're trying to see if it actually is true, but...
Yeah, but I think it's, like, not possible. Not
No?
like, it's, no.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I tried.
Yeah?
In the mirror.
In the mirror?
Yeah, I really tried my best to just let it happen as well.
Yeah.
Like, I tickle my nose or anything and just, like, try to, like, get it squeezed out, but, like, it never worked. So I
Yeah.
don't think it's possible physically.
I know there is a dude, maybe somewhere on TikTok, on YouTube or something, that he can just move his eyeballs out of his head.
I saw that guy, bro. He can, like,
Yeah, literally just
and it just
forces him out. Yeah.
crazy. Not like take them out fully, but he can
No,
force
yeah.
them out like out of the like socket that they're in, which is
Yeah. It comes like
Weird.
bulging out. It's very weird.
imagine doing that on the first date, bro.
I'm not coming close. I'm
Imagine
not,
doing
no 50,
that
50, bro.
on
No
the
50,
first
50.
date, bro.
That's crazy.
That would take like some crazy girl to be
Yeah.
like,
To find that attractive.
well, I think that's very cute.
Yeah.
You think what?
Let me pay for dinner. You know, no, that's not happening.
Did
That's
they
not
ever say that?
I don't think they do, bro. Honestly,
I also don't think
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
No, November, posing clarity shit type thing. Right, Khan? Yeah, I think so. That's what he's thinking.
Yeah.
This is Khan, by the way. He's our podcast cat,
Our mascot.
our little rascal. There you go. But so on. I also have like this funny thing. Did you ever believe that when you were not looking at a mannequin, they could move? I don't know who the fuck told me that, but it's like kind of like a scary thing.
Yeah.
You know, and you were trying to jinx it, or with your toys.
Okay.
Like Toy Story, you know, you just
Okay.
saw Toy Story, bro.
For this, I do agree. Mannequins, I don't think I ever.
No, you never like
experienced.
that they moved or anything when
No.
you were not looking.
No, for sure not. I think with toys, I think after Toy Story came out and I watched it a couple times, I would just try and catch them, you know?
Yeah,
Every
right.
now
Like,
and then I'd be like,
catch them lacking, bro. Like,
yeah, oh, I'm going away. I'd be like, you
That's-
know, I'd be like, okay, all right, guys, good job.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
You can talk to me though, you know?
guys
like-
be, come on, I
Yeah.
know you're real, you know.
Yeah.
Or
but,
like that was the same with the fridge thing, you know, with the
Fridge?
light from the fridge. That you were trying to check if the light stays on when you
Oh,
close
yeah.
the door, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you.
Yeah, you know what I noticed? Like growing up, I would be doing that, but after I noticed that there's just like a little push thing.
Yeah,
know?
me too.
And then
I
I
was like, I felt so stupid after,
Bro.
bro, when I realized it was just like a pushy thing. I was like,
Yeah.
bro, who the fuck teach me
Yeah,
this, bro?
man. I was like, how does the fridge know I'm checking
Yeah,
it out?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but yeah, after a while, I was just like, damn, wide open. You know, I'm
Yeah,
like,
exactly,
fuck, that takes
bro.
the fun out of it. You know?
Yeah, exactly. You were just searching for some food, and you were like, let me think for a sec. You know, what
I'd
I
be
mean?
like
Yeah,
really
yeah.
trying to catch it. You know, I'd be like, oh shit, okay, yeah.
And then speaking about food as well, like a lie I also used to believe, or not really a lie, it's more like a thing adults say to you when you're younger.
Don't go swimming 30 minutes before, like after you had your dinner, you know, you need to wait.
Okay.
Like who the fuck told us that? Like a guy
Yeah.
like mid chicken nugget just drowned or anything like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Who the fuck came up with that thing? Like you need to wait 30 minutes. Is it real?
I think there's definitely some real aspect to it. Indigestion is real, right?
Yeah,
So
of course, but not like when you go for a swim.
yeah, I think it's something to do with cramping, something to do with your belly being full, and you can like I don't know.
But like what has
somehow
water to do
drown.
with it?
I don't know, bro. I feel like it's something to do with the gravity. You know, you're kind of floating, and your body needs that gravity for like things to go from your mouth all the way down. You know, but this could be just bullshit, you know?
I think it's bullshit, bro.
Yeah,
Don't believe it.
yeah.
The student thing that he's doing, it's not really working out. you know, it's just-
yeah. I'm a scientist. I'm a
yeah.
scientist
But
on my
if
spare
you
time.
guys know, please enlighten us.
Yeah,
Enlighten
also-
us about all the details. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Also, let us know with any like lies you were told as a kid, the funniest ones. You know, we're gonna try and bring them up upon on the podcast again, and
for
mention,
sure.
see if there's anything that's a little bit out of hand from you guys. You know,
Yeah.
try and be
like
a little raw with us, right?
Yeah, just everything that you know, everything that you believed, everything like nothing is too crazy for this podcast, guys.
No,
just
absolutely.
like We talk about everything and anything in here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very fun and everything. You know, and I think it's just gonna be a great time if we can like expand our audience, expand our viewers. Like
Yeah.
we will do some sit downs with you guys, like call and stuff, and yeah,
Planning to also have
Something like that, yeah.
some guests.
yeah,
right?
some guests as
So-
well. We will have like businessman, maybe
Yeah.
a doctor if anyone is interested, like maybe some students that are in some like type of specialty.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. My dad, his dad,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that. We will do like a lot of crazy things. We even are willing to travel, you know, for
Yeah.
some things in the future, of course, because you know,
Yeah.
students.
Yeah, we're figuring shit out at the moment. You know, that's what it's about.
yeah.
The set that you see now is not gonna be the set that we're always gonna be doing our videos on.
But we said like if we don't do it now, we will never do it.
Exactly.
So just take life as it is and just start that shit, you know?
Exactly.
Start and like even if you think, oh, this is not the right thing, we don't have the right equipment for this shit. We're filming on an iPhone and like one mic. Like, you know, like exactly like that. Like if you see the setup, it's very like sketchy, but we're just trying to like go for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
You
Do
know.
you still have some lies, by the way, today that you still believe in? That's like when you still like kind of believe they're true, but not real. You know they're not true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, definitely Santa. I think he's still, you know, around.
Lurking?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
still-
yeah.
he's
I think somewhere like in the North Pole, like he has a few little slaves, like kind of going on. You know, I don't believe in the elves.
Slaves?
I think the elves are just a little bit like, you know, fancy talk for the way they'd be acting over there. You know, because think about it, Antarctica or North Pole, whatever.
No one is allowed to go there.
What are the regulations of labor over there?
But
bro?
that's for a whole different podcast,
Yeah,
right? Because that goes really into like what do you call them? Like conspiracy theories. and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like a full interesting podcast.
That would be
We can-
very
topics
interesting
we can
idea.
do with that, as
Yeah.
well, yeah. So I think we saved that a little bit, and we're just gonna like
Absolutely.
let it brew for a bit
Yeah.
in our heads, and we'll see what we come up with. I think
sure.
definitely still one that is true is like the lights in the car.
Yeah.
Until I get pulled over, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I still don't know if it's real or not.
Uh-huh.
You know, I can look it up, of course, but like I want to be pulled over, or I want to ask a cop. We should get a cop on the podcast.
We should get a cop on the podcast. Actually,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah,
a
yeah.
really cool idea. I have a lot of questions. Actually.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
such a good one though. If
Yeah.
we can get like our neighborhood cop. to
That'd
come
be
in.
very, very cool.
That
Like
would
an
be-
ex-cop or some shit
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be very cool.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice,
yeah. I
that'd
think
be
we
nice.
can like get someone, maybe some of our listeners or viewers,
Yeah.
anyone that is watching. If you have like someone you know that is a cop still and anything, just let us know. You know, maybe you can like come to the pod and we can
Yeah.
have like a fun little discussion with him. And
Absolutely.
stuff.
Yeah, we're trying to build a community of people who are, you know, interested. Interested in like lots of different topics, you know.
Yeah.
So we're two guys just figuring life out and, you know, talking about nothing and everything, you know. So
Exactly, just like
yeah.
that. So nothing is too crazy for this podcast. We will dive into deep stuff.
Exactly.
We will talk about men's mental health, women's mental health. We will talk about funny shit. We will talk about like anything. We will do some challenges. We
Yeah.
will do some like, it doesn't matter. Nothing is too crazy for Raw.
Feed.
And on that note, I think we'll wrap it up this time, yeah?
Absolutely, it's been a fun episode. Everybody gets told lies when they're younger. You know, we're over here trying to try and find a little bit of the truth. And yeah, I think we managed today.
Yeah.
So we did a good job, I'd say.
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, we have the fire going. We're gonna make some hot choco and we're gonna snuggle a little bit, right?
All right. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. I'm getting the
That's how I know.
fuck out of here. Yeah. No, thank you so much, guys. This has been
Yeah.
Raw
Raw
Feed. Thank you so much. Till the next episode.
Let's go.